Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Go. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one's complete, DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 3rd down now. Let's go. To the air on 3rd and long. And this opening drive is headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Opening carry for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Long.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They go to Barkley again. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
A quick slant. Here's McConkey. Well, he got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They're going for it. It's Herbert. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. So first and 10 now from the 30. Tua off the play fake. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing this one back in the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Solo left Zion. Solo left out.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. That'll be the first and more. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert from the gun. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Forced out to his right. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Has some room to work. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Zone read, they hand it to Achane. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Tua. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their early lead to 13. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Go.
Toss play to Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Herbert now. Escapes the pocket.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Third and long for him here. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
That's a defense that could just sense it. Blood in the water after that last sack. They bring the pressure again, thinking sack all the way, and that's exactly what they get. The safety, well, that's just a little icing on the cake.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 43.
It's safe. Go ahead. Out.
The shotgun will give it to Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 46-yard line.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Tua now from the gun. Right back to Watson. This is caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Hey, 21 T.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Solo left Zion. What?
From the red zone now. Drops back. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Chargers' 9-yard line.
18.
Now a toss play for Achane. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Go win him.
On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Barkley trying this up the gut. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Throwing now, Herbert. Chased out to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. On the move, headed right. Finds a man right side. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got it down the sideline. It's a 30-yard gain block, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. He's still going at the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Big team.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Running down the left side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Devon Achane with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Chooses to bring this one out.
Anaya Smith on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. Here he is on 3rd and short. So the heave knocked away from the intended target and brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now they face 2nd down.
20, T.A. Get set.
He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins piling it on, going into halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now we'll see them try the point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. Jukes his way into space. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. Things go well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Running left. This is Barkley. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flush down now to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And that's a read goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take 7 points off the deficit. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Get set.
They'll start the drive with Achane. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's second and 14. And stick with Achane. And he'll get it up to the 27.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
4th down, punt upcoming. Here's Matthew Hayball to put his leg into it. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers who have it to start the fourth quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Heads out on the bootleg. Headed out right. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential.
Chargers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. 18.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Achane again. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 36-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
44. Ready.
It's Achane on the inside hit. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the lines, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
On the zone read, here's Gordon. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Go ahead. Keep it moving. Come on. 18. Scat. Turbo 1, high. Out.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go.
Herbert from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So second down coming up. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Set. Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Set.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Brought in by Gadsden. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Herbert throwing again. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers get it back to a 19-point deficit. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now they'll hand it off to Achane. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable second down.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the give, it's Gordon. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And this is